went back in time and I got my hair. Steelers Nation Australia headband. We'll get you some like high socks. We'll get you some like these shorts.
Hey,
shorts.
You're standing up.
Easy. Yeah.
It's like balls of fury.
So when JJ52 says, will Ray Gun make the 53? No, she's cut.
If you're not going to take Ray Gun, I know a place in Western Pennsylvania where she'll fit right in. Right at the cookie table at a wedding.
She could be my second string long
Call her
snapper.
Dr. Boogie or the Dr. Get Down and tell her she has a PhD in Get Down. Like, play the music,
You know what? If she'd had some bling, and looked like
Yeah.
LL Cool J and I'm gonna knock you out, she might have won.
Steeler Nation, what's going on? Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia, and also welcome back to Steelers Dynasty Podcast. And if there's a first time you guys are seeing us, welcome to the show. Bubba, we haven't missed a Tuesday for a while. Actually, I missed one Tuesday.
Did you?
Yeah, I was on a date somewhere with some girl from Poland.
Oh, that's right. You were supposed to show up, and we didn't know where you were at. That's right.
No. Shano might be here, but we was a little bit sick yesterday, so we'll see how it goes. So all the best to Shano. He might jump in. You never know where he's going to turn up.
Right.
Sometimes he could be at his house. Sometimes he could be at the supermarket. Sometimes he could be, at the stadium at Heinz Field. You just never know. But yeah, welcome back to the show. And this is pretty much the staple show, a bit like yours now on the Dynasty podcast, 9 p.m. every Wednesday and 6 p.m. every Tuesday and my 10 a.m. And by the way, out there from Australia, it's fucking hot. It's 91 degrees Fahrenheit today.
Well, it's fucking raining over here, so I mean, we got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, 100%. G'day, Jerry says Mason Rudolph's favorite day is Tuesday because he's number 2. Is Tuesday. I guess because he's number backup as well. Well, let's just start there. Let's start with Mason Rudolph while Jerry brings it up. And I've heard, a bit of comments of yours around the internet and on the show yesterday on your podcast too. For me personally, with this game, I'm ready to move on because it has been the up and down roller coaster. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. And we lost this game. I don't think it was that bad of a game in terms of the Steelers' running game was fantastic, 186 yards on the ground. Mason Rudolph got a bit of pressure, fumbled the football. That can't happen. That's a big loss there. His interception. I don't think he was Mason Rudolph was not the quarterback we've known for many years, like playing standard good football. He played some pretty piss poor football the other day. What do you think about his performance and the role in the team? Because I'm not saying it was all his fault, but there were times where, I know it's funny to say, Rodgers won't play the same way that he played.
Well, Rodgers wouldn't have ran that for that first down, but we got called back from illegal formation. That would have never.
That's true. That's a fair point.
Wouldn't have done that.
That's a fair point.
I just feel that we were running the ball good. We were up. We were winning. So, it happened. And it's just that third quarter, we just couldn't get anything going. And he did bring us three points. He was going on a winning drive. And if they wouldn't have had that legal formation, Boswell would have kicked it would have went into overtime probably, or maybe a touchdown. We'll never know. We'll never know. We'll never know.
The illegal formation was pretty big because he ran for a big gainer. And that's something that, that Rodgers would definitely time out or whatever it is.
Yeah, he's not running that far. There's no way.
He's not going to run the ball, but I think he would pick up on illegal formation because that was the last drive, right? The last drive, how it all ends. It was 7 plays. Rudolph passed short to Fryman 14 yards, 7 pass yard to Gainwell, moving down the field, 8-yard pass to Metcalf. And then it was the 2-yard passes that went fucking nowhere. But before that, there must have been, or was it the same drive? I can't remember. Was it the same?
It might
be the same drive?
It might have been. It might have been.
Do they not count penalties in the play-by-play?
CBS, it was bad enough that we missed a lot of the plays that was on that game because CBS was terrible. But I just think that it was the same drive. I think. But I've already etch and sketch in my brains because,
Oh no, it was a drive before.
Before.
Drive before. Okay. In that sense, Rudolph scrambles to the 50 for 22 yards, legal formation on Austin, 3rd and 4 at Pittsburgh 28. So they're moving down the drive before, and then the Chicago Bears, this defense played pretty well. 3 plays, 3 yards, a punt. So they had 2 drives, Bubba, to move down the field. And this is what I'm saying. I don't think it was like I was saying to you guys pretty much all week in 20 minutes after the show. I sometimes don't think Steelers Nation can handle a loss, but it does feel like that they use this loss and 4 or 5 years of failure in the playoffs. It all just bubbles up into one.
It explodes.
It can't just be this fucking game, because this game to me wasn't as bad as the Charger game or the Ravens loss in the playoffs, I think. So that was the play.
Oh no, I can agree with you. That wasn't. I don't think any game in the last year has been that bad as that Ravens game. Like that Ravens playoff game was really, really bad. So yeah,
we had a 50-yard play, 20 yards, and it was come back on a legal formation, which shouldn't have happened. Then Rudolph passed short and they punt away because they had to the last 2 minutes, and they counted more on the defense. Defense stood up. There was 3 1-yard run, 1-yard run, and incompletion pass. We get the ball back, then moved in the field again. As we moved in the field, though, it kind of stalls near the 50, and then for some fucking reason they do 2-yard pass, and
yeah, I don't know. I just think the play calling has been atrocious lately. But I don't know. Like they don't use the middle of the field when they should, and they could have kept. I don't know. They could have kept running the ball in the 3rd quarter, and then I think they got away from running Jalen in the second half. So I'd have just kept pounding the rock. That's what I'd have been doing. But Mason got us down to 28. I mean, when like a couple of years ago, we couldn't get 28 points if we would have just been praying for it.
We weren't scoring 17 points, No.
So
look, this is how football plays out, and I don't think the big reason why I'm so mad is I just don't think the Fire Tomlin crowd, this game justifies them. It doesn't justify them saying it. However, it's not just this game. It's all the other memories from everything else. And I think a lot of people are turning now, and then they're saying that they're over him. They want to get out. I think we both know it's not going to happen. However, you did point something out to me. What do you think may happen like next year? Or he's got a contract till 2027. Is there a point where they shake hands and they say, thank you, see you later?
They could, but also too, Tomlin can get a different defensive coordinator. And if speculation is that Arthur Smith might go back and be a head coach in college or something like that, like we are not. And I was all for this offense, but it just seems like sometimes it's not clicking. Because look, the Rams have the same kind of. I mean, they got another receiver. They got 2 receivers. They use a lot of their tight ends, and their quarterback is a little bit younger than Rodgers, but not too much. And they actually use the middle of the field, and they actually produce on offense. And I wasn't told by this. I was told by this by one of my coworkers. We were talking football talk. If the Steelers could do that, they have the tight ends. They have the weapons. They're just not using it. They're just not using these tight ends like they were before. I don't know.
That's to me is a frustrating part, because I think with the Bengals game, they used them. They used Darnell. They used Frymouth, I think 1 or 2 catches. But they're using big Darnell Washington, as Gene says. Washington is a weapon. Why don't we use him? And I do feel like sometimes it is week to week like that. 1 week we crush the Bengals and we get an interception, a fumble recovery into the end zone, and we're having it's good football. Mason Rudolph comes to come to save us. And the next week we can't tally wins up. And at this point, season, it's part of the season now, Bubba. If you lose one more, you'd have to then go on a 5-win streak. So you've got to start to, if you want to be serious about having any playoff contention or whatever it may be. I'm not talking Super Bowl, but you need to win these games, haven't you?
Right.
You got to win. Right. You got to win Bills. You got to win Ravens. You got to win.
I think I talked to some people. Me. They said that Sunday we're beaten. We have everything. Probably, but I know that I seen that Broderick Jones is going to be out and Derek Carman's going to be out. Yes.
What have I missed? Fucking Arthur Smith's going to college. I'm fucking.
No, I just that's. Well, I don't know about. I think colleges are looking at him, but hey, if he can get a chance to be a head coach in college, he might. I mean, he doesn't really need a job. His family owns FedEx. But as before we got on, Broderick Jones has a neck stinger, and
Okay.
I didn't know anything about Derek Harmon until I read Derek Harmon has an injury, and they're both of them aren't playing Sunday at all. So it'll be Anderson will be playing for Broderick, and probably Black. Maybe we might see some Black
Right.
in the lineup.
I can't. Was that in the Did the Steelers have an injury report today?
No, I just saw an article where they had actually those guys are already out of the Buffalo matchup as of right now.
Where is this from? I've not seen that.
Well, I go to Steeler News, and
it's not Facebook. It's Facebook.
No, I don't go. No, I don't go. No, I don't believe anything on Facebook. I Google Steeler News, and it says, well, actually, one of our defensive linemen got suspended for performance enhancement drugs.
I saw that. I did see that.
Yeah, Daniel Ouke. But then, okay, injury update. Steelers will be without two key starters, Broderick Jones and Derek Harmon, and they also cut Marcus Robinson off the practice.
Right, so I've missed the Tuesday injuries. Okay, Gino's right. This is what it feels like to be a Steel fan at the moment. Spin around, put a blindfold on, spin around a circle, and point to the game and say win or lose. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
No, he's absolutely right. Like, it's just an up and down. Like this Sunday at 7:30, if we beat Buffalo, everybody's going to be fucking getting drunk and chanting like, holy shit, here we're going to the Super Bowl. Because you know how we face Buffalo. We haven't beat them in a couple years. And Josh Allen has the Steelers number, but their team is in disarray from last week. I mean, do we catch them? Do we catch them on the good side of a bad day? So
I think they're beatable. I
think they are too.
There's no standout in the AFC. Maybe New England, but we got them as well. I don't think there's any standout in the AFC, so you definitely can see that.
I don't think there's any team that if they're coming to town or you have to go face them that you're like, oh my God, why are we showing up? The AFC is very, very. I think everybody's in the same mode. Maybe just a little bit like here. Maybe like the Colts and the Patriots be right here, and everybody else is like right here. But
I reckon it's now this is the time too. This is why I don't really understand to use this word, the crash out from the fan base, because we've got 6 games to go.
Because people they're upset because it's the same. It's like a bad dream. Like you're seeing the same dream over and over again. That, and they know that once again we've been leading the division the whole season. And now we're in second place.
We do have 2 big games though against the Ravens, and they're key.
We have to beat them both.
You've got to beat them both. Yeah, and they'll give you a buffer. I just found that injury report. So the Jones is out. Didn't know that. That's wild. Derek Harmon out. Didn't know that. That's wild.
I didn't know Harmon was out. I know Jones when I saw that play because he threw his helmet down and he looked like he jammed his neck. You know what I mean? But I didn't know anything about Derek Harmon.
According to Sports Illustrated, and maybe Tomlin said in his press conference today. I didn't listen to all of it. I just woke up. I kind of wake up and then do the show.
That's good. Sometimes that's good. Just wake up.
Mate, I missed when Antonio Brown got traded to the Raiders. I missed when Debo got traded to the Bengals. I miss Steel Nation. I miss fucking everything. Everything. I miss it all.
Well, that's because you're across the goddamn world, and you know what I mean. Like,
I wake up and go, oh shit, what happened then? Who's traded who?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so hard to keep up. But yeah, okay. So Jonesy's out and Harmon's out. We'll see what the Steelers can do in those positions.
If they keep running the ball, we're good. And then the defense, the Steelers defense could feast on Josh Allen because their offensive line is not that good.
I think so. Yeah, that's right. Not a true fan.
I've heard that. Well, tomorrow you got to go, whatever the round tree.
Oh yeah. It's like what you told me. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Let's put it that way. That's the way I kind of feel at the moment. Turn up.
Yeah.
Say my say.
Yeah.
Put my camera on like this when I'm not done to talk and just go to the bathroom. I just put it. I'll put it there for 15 minutes. It's like this. So
I know because they don't let you fucking say nothing. Like you have a lot to.
Yeah, I might as well be doing this. But the same thing.
Yeah, it's just because when I watch, I'm watching to hear your insight on other teams, and you don't even get that.
No. But yeah, let's talk about that then. Let's switch to the AFC North because the Steelers now are 6-5.
Yes.
The Ravens have come back. They've won a few games in a row. Do you think the Steelers have any chance to win the division?
Yes.
So do I. As
crazy as it sounds, but I just get mad when I know we can overcome this, and then we just shoot ourselves in the foot because I'm going to go back to the old Cower Power, like 60 minutes of football. The Steelers have not yet played a whole 60-minute football game this year. Like in the first half, 30 minutes.
Not even the Bengals game. Bengals game was pretty good.
No, I think
second one.
I think maybe 55 minutes, not like a whole 60, like just total. Because I think, wait, you know what? You could be right. No, you're probably right. They probably.
The thing is, do we have
they
to play? They beat them pretty bad, but they got the two big breaks and the two good plays, an interception and a fumble. But do they have to play 60 minutes, or do you need to play just good enough to get in front and then win?
I rather just play. Me personally, I rather 60 minutes because you don't have to wait for the last 3 or 4 minutes because you're already. If you're playing 60 minutes of football, you're already. If you're putting some points up, but you can't have like 3 and outs. Like
that was probably the best game in terms of like we had points every quarter. So I had 7-6 in the first. We're leading at 10-6 at the halftime. Then we scored 10 in the third quarter and 14 in the fourth. That might be the best game in terms of turnovers and just crushing our opponent. That in that sense. But I understand what you're saying. You want the Steelers defense to back up the offense.
Because if we'd have played 60 minutes football, the Patriots, not the Patriots, the Packer game, we were leading.
Yeah.
And this game, the Chicago game, you know what I mean? We were leading 2 and they came back. So
I get you.
These two games, if we'd have just played these 2 games completely, because we shit the bed in the third quarter. We came back, we came alive in the fourth, but that third quarter was not good.
Third quarter had no yards at all.
You can't have that.
Came out the tunnel, and that's what is also frustrating from Steelers fans. They know it. They're like, we're winning 21-17, playing good, checking in the ball, running game was working.
Yep.
21-17. I believe we got the ball back and did nothing with it. So you need to go 28-17.
I was hoping that at the half, we come back from the half in the first series, we get the ball back and we go down and get some points on the board just to give us some cushion, and that didn't happen. So, I mean, complete football is, to me, the whole game. And that third quarter, you can't have a drop-off like that.
It's funny, though, because you look at the table, right? They're 6-5. They are 4-2 at home. They're 2-3 away, and homing also includes Dublin. They are 2-1 in the division, which isn't too bad, right? Or the Ravens are 2-0. We got all the division games near the end of the season. 3 out of 6 games division. Our conference is pretty good, 5-2. So where we're sitting at 6-5, if you were this is how do I say this? If you were to just see 6-5, the remaining schedule, and we were playing complementary football, would you feel more confident about the next 6 games? Does that make sense? If you were playing good football, not up and down the whole time.
Well, if our defense was, if they were averaging, say 17 to 23 points a game, I would be a little bit more happier. But like five games at over 30 points this year is not. We still got 6 games to go, and that's if we don't stop that sieve, that could be a record that neither one of us want to see. You know what I mean? Like
apparently, James Debo Harrison said this is the worst defense since 1988.
Your boy, and 88 was, but also too, I think 88 they went to the playoffs.
Yeah, but he went off. He was on fire. He went off.
Oh, he was. I heard him. Yeah. That's your boy.
I find it funny because I thought TJ Watt had a great sack in the fumble and the TD recovery. That was fantastic, right? And of course, there were certain plays that were broken down with wide open receivers. The Steelers have their Herbig on the outside. They've got players like Duggan have been playing really well. Jalen Ramsey coming up playing tackles. and the next minute they just fucking fall apart. So, but it's just 1 week or certain parts of play. They can't be that aggressive defense like they were in 2008 and what it may be. So
if they're getting interceptions, then they gotta. And if they're in their hands, catch them. That could have stopped a couple drives right there because I know Duggar had and it dropped. I think Joey Porter somebody might have had one. But if the secondary could catch one ball, if they'd have caught one ball, they could have stopped the drive, and that could have made a difference too. Come this past Sunday, but also too that third quarter, not doing anything in the third quarter was our undoing.
Here's something I just noticed in the stats because we're really far into the season now. So fourth down efficiency, they're letting teams get fourth downs 73% of the time. They've allowed 19 fourth down conversions out of 26. That's really bad. And we have 5 for 11. So it's almost like they don't care. They don't care about our defense. They're going to run over us. If it's fourth and 1 or 4 and 2, they don't give shit.
No respect because our defense can't shut anybody down, and that's why coaches are just telling them go at fourth down. If it's 4th and 1, get out there and get that yard, and that just it's going to happen. And I don't like. Look, I like the Kenneth Gainwell, the 4th down, pitch it to him and doing that, and he getting 50 yards. But hand the ball off when you're always taught. In football, if you can't get 1 yard in football, you better hang it up. 1 yard. If you can't get 1 yard and you can't convert, that's not a good sign. And I just wish they would have handed the ball off. And I'm not saying they didn't get it or they did get it, but nobody could tell because of the
officiating. I think the game was fucked. I saw there were certain times when they ran for it looked like a first down. They brought it back to a 3rd and 1. Did you see that? How many times did you see that?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. They and also they didn't measure. They didn't go to the TV. No. They didn't do that shit.
They should. I think it's even digital or something now. I don't know. They didn't even try.
The Ben Skowronek thing still fucking annoys me because 1 minute it's a flag on them to hit them back to the 3rd yard line. The next minute the Bears have the ball at the 35 or some shit. And it's
it's a huge penalty.
And they don't replay it. So this is what makes me think about WWE and their rigor because there was certain times when we ran the ball and it clearly looked like, Warren or 14 got the first down and they go, actually, no, 3rd and 1. You're like, fuck, what? You know what I mean?
No, I know.
It's just this game. I watched a few. I was like, fuck, how do they? I was like, nah, no way. They did it again. Do it again. Even the interception, I still think it's not a fucking interception.
But also too, I think Metcalf could have tried.
100%.
Don't get me because Charlie Batch said this morning that George Pickens should have stayed at Pittsburgh. Charlie said that.
Yeah,
I respect Charlie.
I have a I guess a counter argument for that because this always happens when Steeler Nation doesn't like Pickens on the team. They want to get rid of him. The minute they get rid of him or he goes somewhere else, he does better. Then Steeler Nation gets up and all. They go, we fucking should have kept him. Have the same thing.
I didn't want rid of him anyway because I knew that would have been who's going to cover George, who's going to cover DK, who's going to cover Freiermuth, because I thought Freiermuth was going to be our number 2 since we didn't sign anybody. But it's just as you look at the stats of everybody in our receiving department, and there's George over there. Dallas will probably sign him big. He's got over 1,000 yards. But
yeah, I get it, right?
I don't know.
At the same time, he obviously was a distraction here or something like that. The organization didn't pair with him, and I think like by the way, Shane's a bit sick, so shout out to Shane.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, Shane, eat some.
So look, it would be awesome to have DK Metcalf and Pickens. Same time though, Pickens stays there. They weren't going to pay him. They weren't going to pay him the year
but he was still getting.
Never going to happen.
We'd have had him for this year. We'd have had him for this year and let Aaron Rodgers have more fuzzy dice on the car. You know what I mean? That's all. And then after that, see you later. You know
I don't think it was gonna fit. So to me, this is what always happens when the Steelers fans, they want him gone or he's not playing the way or they're angry at him being in the team. He goes somewhere else. The Kevin Dotson is a clear example. Kevin Dotson, when he was here, He didn't. Something happened where he was the odd man out.
Right.
Then he left or traded or whatever, and we brought in a new guy, and then he goes and plays at another team. But I will say this: they're not going to another team to not fucking play. Like they're athletes. They're going to play there and play better football or good football because they're not going there to fail. They're going there to win.
Well, they said about George was never used to losing because every time or in high school
What's he doing in Dallas?
Well, but that was because but he wasn't used to losing because when he was with the Steelers weren't winning. He wasn't used to that. He came from Georgia. High school, he probably didn't lose anything. So in that mentality, you know what I mean? And look, we didn't have a great offensive coordinator either. We had fucking Matt Canada. So that probably
and it was one time the story came out with Christmas, and Christmas was that he was late and didn't show up to the facility like half. It's those things. I heard another bloke talking about Alan Saunders was saying, well, we had 14, 15 things happen with George Pickens, and eventually it got tiresome. The Dallas Cowboys, I remember only had one thing. He was out on the night before the 4 a.m. But
he's also producing. Like he's also
I get that. It's the Antonio Brown effect. But I find that Steel Nation goes funny around this shit because they're like, well, we didn't like Pickens when he was here. The minute he leaves, what the fuck? Why would we trade him? It's always one way or the other, I think. And Pickens, what's he meant to do? He's meant to play nothing over there, do nothing. He's a talented athlete. We could have had him, but I don't think the Steelers were ever going to. In my view,
they were never going to sign him. They were never going to sign him.
There's no money for him. You can't sign fucking both.
Right. But I feel like this year, just to give Aaron, like you got a Hall of Fame quarterback, you give everything that you possibly can give him at his disposal to actually get him to where he needs to be.
This is on point. Pickens plays for himself. We didn't need that. And the team has had no drama. The only drama now is that we're losing. That's the only drama.
That's being said,
drama. That's huge drama, but there's no fucking ego dudes in the locker room, right?
Well, Metcalf has maintained. Rodgers have maintained. If Rodgers would have went off 3 weeks ago, it could have fucking catastrophized. It could have flipped the whole yacht, probably.
Yeah, but nothing's happened.
I mean? Nothing happens yet,
or AB days or whatever. But that being said, nobody would be able to cover him and DK, and I agree with that 110%. I agree. That's all I'm saying.
That's the only thing. I like. Nobody can cover him. We can get some point. I mean, we're averaging 20-some points a game now without him. But in certain situations,
I don't know.
We're paying. Metcalf is getting what? You get 16 yards or 20 yards, and I know he's getting double teamed, and
Metcalf's going to make bigger plays, and he should be okay. He'll be fine. But I know that
does he get 1,000 yards though? Will DK get 1,000 yards?
Not in this offense because right now. It doesn't matter if we win, Bubba. If we win in games, doesn't matter. He's got maybe he's on 573. So 6 games ago, he'll get 1,000 yards.
Okay.
But this is what I always find funny. I was trying to tell you yesterday, and the straight Aussie spirit, right? The different spirit, right? Okay, Pickens with Dallas, right? Who gives a fuck? Who fucking cares? He's not with us anymore.
Right.
Don't worry about it. Let's move on, mate. Chillax. Should be all right. Don't like it. Okay, if the Steelers should have kept him, whatever. Is he here? No. We have to go with our boy Benny Gronick as receiver number 2, Bubba. That's what we have to go with.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think sometimes
I just can't believe that we don't have somebody else that's getting some stuff.
The Steelers haven't solved that problem in 2 years. That's for sure.
They haven't had back in the day. They never had that problem. They had big money, easy money, slow money, all money. I don't know. They always had a receiver. They always had somebody already set.
They had San Antonio Holmes, had all these guys, right?
But also, too, I thought the tight end department should be your number 2. The whole tight end department should be, and that's just they're not capitalizing on that.
That's a good segue because Shane says fever, turnovers, chills, and no use of what. That's why he's sick. He's on the bed going, "Oh, use the tight ends." So what's wrong with you? Oh, the Steelers aren't using tight ends. But that's what this to me is. Some may not like it. This is the Arthur Smith offense that they kind of use with Atlanta, kind of use with tight end.
Would you want him? Say hypothetically, if Shane was here, it'd be a hypothetical question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want Arthur Smith to return?
When's his contract?
Next year?
Look,
I don't know.
let's figure this out. Is there a way that maybe Arthur Smith and Mike Tomlin leave together? Just saying. I don't know. When's his contract?
I don't know. I know.
A 3-year agreement from so it is 2027. That could be a possibility.
Same as Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that ain't gonna happen.
So he's got this year, next year, and the year after. And then
because I know people in Atlanta were bitching about how he didn't use like Kyle Pitts and stuff like that.
Correct.
And like Smith and Freiermuth. I just think that Freiermuth could be such a force, like Travis Kelce or someone like that. And it's just, the world's his oyster. And it's never.
Here's a good point too. Going back to George Pickens, George has Dak, and Dak Prescott's meant to be a superstar quarterback, but hasn't done much in terms of playoff success, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Dallas Cowboys for the last 50 years. But he was no good team player. He got done. He needed to get dumped, and we should have drafted him. You know what though? He was awesome to watch. Pickens was so fun to watch as a receiver. But there were things there where there's a highlight of him punching other players in college, of him like also pushing down a water bottle and doing stuff like that. So, but when he was a Steeler, he was fun, and obviously the Steelers went, you know what? We had enough of you.
Well, we just need somebody. We just need a physical. I thought Metcalf would be that physical receiver, and he just right now is not. Like, that's what I want. I mean, that's a lot of money that he's getting paid, and it just seems like, and I know he's getting double teams, but also too, there's other teams out there that have their star receiver getting double teamed and making some plays.
I heard Snell is coming back as a running back coach.
No,
I don't think so.
He had a good game against Giants on a Monday night.
Is Benny still playing for the Giants?
No. I don't think he plays at all anymore. I think he's retired or something. But he had a good Monday night game with Steelers against the Giants.
Yeah,
like I mean, it's so crazy if people go other places and you know what I mean, or whatever. Like,
well, I think I saw as a who's that fucking bloke? Oshesky threw a pass to Winston. Remember Oshesky, the receiver?
Yeah, I remember him.
So this could possibly be not a personnel; it could be a coaching thing as well. 110%. I'm not against that.
Or it could be like just a play calling. Maybe I don't know. It could be the play calling for the Steelers.
I think that's true. Let me look it up. I think they lost to the Lions, and I'm pretty sure Winston was playing. He's still going in the NFL.
He's thrown. I saw it.
110%. Gunnar Oshesky, former receiver for the Steelers and kickoff returner, that was really bad for us, threw a fucking pass to Winston for a TD.
Oh, I seen that.
Can you believe that?
It happens. Well, the Giants have lost like 5 games by like 1 possession.
Oh yeah, you know why? I think the injury bug got them with their quarterback and their Scatterbo, and once that happened, that's it.
Well, they're pissed off because Scatterbo was at Monday Night Raw and got into it with the fucking wrestlers. They fucking you can't be. He just come out of surgery a week before that, and he's at Monday Night Raw and he's chucking a wrestler.
Did you read his comment though?
He was having a good time. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm not a Giant.
Okay with it too.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care, but I mean, you don't know how those steel chairs, if his leg gets caught or something and he tears something, because you just never know. Because some wrestlers like, okay, here's your. It was all scripted anyway, but the Giants can't. You know what I mean? It was all scripted. It was scripted. It wasn't like, oh, it just happened off the cuff. But
Gunnar Oshesky threw a 28-yard pass to Winston for a TD. Yeah. You know what? I always find that I always hate when the other team scores like that, when the running back throws a TD or the fullback like throws a TD. I always hate that because it's like a trick play and it shouldn't happen.
We don't do too many trick plays. Like Steelers are not gadget. We're not a gadget team. I just don't see us. No, I just see us lining up and doing whatever we need to do, but not a gadget team.
But yeah, I think that with I think with this offense now, like there's been some good things and some bad things and stuff like that. Obviously, the Steelers aren't using the middle of the field for whatever reason, and there was the weak part with the defense that apparently had 3 missing linebackers, all that kind of stuff. What's it going to take, Bubba, for this team to do they need to be more creative? They need Freiermuth's touchdown from Rudolph
was
fantastic.
Good.
Yeah,
Like zipped it
was
in
good.
there. What
But
do
where's
they
he at?
need?
Where's he at
The other
from the
three
20
quarters.
to the 20? Well, that and 3/4, and from the 20 to the 10. From the 20 to the 10, and where's he at in the other 80 yards? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
you can still use him in the middle of the field and something. I mean, he's a great receptor. He can catch a ball. Just use him.
Do you think the Steelers need to activate this MVP guy you call it, as you know,
Yes.
MVP?
Yes,
get him
yes, especially if Rodgers is coming back, because him and Rodgers had a good connection at Green Bay, and it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt really.
It can't get worse. Yeah,
We can't get worse. It'll probably be a streak or something, and that'll be touchdown, and I'm like, oh, there it is.
I kind of miss, like, there were plays that they got Austin involved in space, and he's one of the fastest men out there. How come he isn't just running a fucking go route and just see you later and check as hard as the fuck as you can?
I don't know, because
I'm not a coach, but why aren't they doing, like, remember when Austin would do like just go balls from Russell Wilson and have a chance?
Well, I know Mason Rudolph has a strong arm, but we didn't see it. We didn't see it Sunday. Like,
No,
I
it's
mean,
like he was almost limited, wasn't it? It felt like
yes. Maybe I think they wanted him to manage the game and not do anything crazy. Oh wow, God.
Yeah. Did you read that?
That sounds tasty.
Hello, Yuli.
Holy
Making
hell.
Texas Roadhouse cinnamon buns, 2 ribeyes, baby back ribs, mashed potatoes, and a pork rice bowl for a feast tonight.
God damn, that's just
you
my mouth watering.
Are you on cocaine, Yuli? What are you, like, heaps hungry or something?
Wow. Cinnamon buns.
How good's that? Yeah, it did seem like the Rudolph offense was bland, a bit bland. One big pass play to Skoronik, I think. That was one, and that was it. One huge pass play. Nothing else down the field. Everything was check downs, and it was working in the first half. But these kind of games too, Bubba, you run 186 yards. How do you lose?
You just keep
know what I
running.
mean?
You don't lose. You just keep running, and they could have ran Jalen a little bit more, and they didn't. And like I said, that third quarter, I don't know. I mean, if it coulda, woulda, but I thought that Caleb Williams was going to beat us with his legs and not his arm. And I guess he had a lot of passes left on the field that he could have got more yardage. So thank God he didn't.
He was 19 for 35, 239, 3 TDs with some miscommunication. But yeah, there was some good pass defense on him as well. But yeah, they just played the better go and run. Our rushing game is the highest all year, and they lose because I think the turnovers and just the overall pressure.
Well, that one turnover for Mason, Washington, with that Sweat, and it was Sweat just beat him. Like, I can't believe anybody beat Godzilla Washington there. I just, you know what I mean? But he did. He got beat on that block. And that's what he got that fumble off of Mason was that.
Yeah, he definitely got beat. I would like to see more pressure over there. Yuli says you guys don't pregame.
No, I don't pregame like that.
What are you doing this Thanksgiving? You getting all prepped up or what?
Well, I'm supposed to. I don't know what I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything. To be honest with you, I'm not in the mood for Thanksgiving, which is because I told you off camera. Like my father-in-law is dealing with some issues, and it's pretty serious. And I just don't feel like celebrating. So I rather talk to you about football and talk to the chat. And honestly, that's, that's how I get, whatever, but I've been praying all day, and that's what I'm doing. So, I mean,
yeah,
it is
football
what it is.
Definitely,
football
is a good distraction, win or lose.
It is. It is.
You definitely, you need. I don't know. It's
tough. I've been fucking crying all day, and I'm a big dude, and I'm emotionally distraught. So I'm trying to help people out and do whatever. So it's been a roller coaster ride for me today.
You and the Steelers too, up and down.
Yep.
But, we hope you're doing well, Bubba, man, because it's not easy in these times. With your father-in-law. So yeah, and like I said, the Steelers are somewhat, even if we suck, which I don't think we do. I don't
think we do either. I think we just are just shooting ourselves in the foot because we know they can play better, and on paper they look so good. Like on the paper in the start of the season and training camp, I was, and it's just
some of the situations have not come our way. You know, I mean, who would have thought that Joe Flacco was going to be with Cleveland, and then a day later is going to be it? Yeah,
that makes no sense. Yeah,
no,
that would have been a different game.
Yeah, well, if our defense was as historic as Tomlin and other people have talked about, like Thornberry, which is not even on a team anymore, like just go out and let your play do your talking for you sometimes. I don't think this will ever happen again, because it could be legendary. It could be the legendary worst high-scoring Steelers defense of all time if it in a 6 games.
I don't know. We have to look it up. How many points have they have allowed? I think they're like one of the worst teams in the NFL in points. Well, they're 25 points per game. Here's some thoughts for you, Bubba. Prayers and love to you from your family. I think that's Mike, I believe, because I think it's Mike. I can't remember. Let me know your real name again, or the name that you normally use. Future becomes present.
I appreciate it. I really do.
And Paul as well. God bless you and your family.
Paul from Blackridge. Yep, our Walmart Thanksgiving Day winner. He got the $25 gift card. Paul did. He just had him and his wife.
Michael. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, Michael.
Michael.
Yep. Trying to think because it's YouTube. I don't know what to do. YouTube's like it shows the app now. It doesn't show the name.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and Randy says, Bubba, life has many challenges. Stay strong in the Lord and the power in His might. There you go.
Well, I appreciate all you guys from both channels chat. I mean, everybody, this community, I have never seen anything like this in my entire life, and I've done a lot of stuff in my life, and this community with everybody from all over the world is super. And then we're all talking Steelers. We win, lose, you know what? We're already gearing up for the Buffalo. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch, you know what I mean? So
you've never seen an Australian
you're a very positive individual.
I try to be.
You are, and
life's fucking hard though. I'm always happy. Life's
I know
hard.
you are. Nothing gets you down. Like,
some things do.
You treat people with respect, and I've seen it firsthand. And
sometimes
I know you're a fucking Steelers fan because I fucking drank with you and we cheered and. Couldn't believe the shit. So I mean, and that's like I'll fight for the death because that's the truth. Because you are a big Steeler fan, even though you're not born and bred in Crafton, Pennsylvania. No, you're
fucking God put me all the way on this end of the earth and said, "Go be a Steeler fan in Australia."
Yeah, and yesterday you were on your, the only person in the bar, and you gave me a tour. And
how good was that?
Yeah, that was great. It was clean. Like your bars, that Winter's Pub was clean as a whistle.
I'll be there. So the game for the Buffalo game this week is 4:25, which is my 8:25 a.m. When the Steelers win, because I think we have a big chance to win. Actually, I don't know we played bad. Or those games didn't go our way. I don't think we can win.
You did that against New England.
What?
You said, "Oh," when then you changed it, and I'm like, "You changed it."
No, I'm not picking the Bills to win. I think Josh Allen can be beaten.
Okay,
so. Yeah, I even thought they could beat the Bears. I've been for a long time. The only game I thought New England, because we were just playing really piss poor at the start of the season. It was like not that great. But
we have to stop the running attack. I believe they scored they're running, I think 17 or 20 touchdowns or something. The Buffalo Bills have scored on their rushing. So we have to tighten up our defense. But that offensive line, that pass protection sucks. So I just want to see. Because I don't think TJ Watt's getting 25 sacks, but you know what, TJ?
They lost against the Texans.
I watched the last. That Texan defense was stifling. So if the Steelers can just get their defense, they don't blitz a lot either.
They've got James Cook, who's 1,000 yards. Holy sugar!
Yeah, he doesn't look. He looks deceiving. He looks
crazy.
Very deceptive when he runs because when he gets into the flat or into some open space, he's fucking gone. He's like a gazelle. So that might be a problem.
James Cook has 1,000 yards, 5.4 average, 8 TDs, 7 big runs at 20 plus, and Shakir's got 564 receiving, and Dontel Kincaid. So Steelers got to look out for Kincaid because the tight ends always carve him up. And in the middle they do, and also James Cook, the running back there. Here's something for you.
Okay.
Do the Steelers get carved up by tight ends because we don't play that on offense? They're not training for it.
No, I
If
just
they,
think
if they don't use the middle of the field, wouldn't it be the opposite?
I think the Steelers get carved up because everybody knows what the Steelers defense is being run by every coach in the NFL now, and it's not. Thanks, brother. I don't think it's a secret what the Steelers play, and these defenses. And Ben Johnson in the second half gave some adjustments, and Tomlin might have got, he doesn't bring adjustments, and these other. And I don't know what kind of record this would be. Mike Tomlin against first-time head coaches. What is that record? Because there's been a lot of first-time head coaches beating the Steelers. We're always somebody's punching bag, and that shouldn't be. I can understand about rookie quarterbacks. We have a good record against that. But what about rookie coaches against the Steelers and during the Tomlin era? It probably is not very good for Pittsburgh.
I don't know if AI would tell me that. No, I've got quarterback stat. I haven't got the head coach one. But yeah, Ben Johnson was quite successful with his Lions, and he come over to the Bears now. That's a wild thing.
And he was an offensive guru at Detroit, and you could see, you know what I mean. I think he had what kind of play? He did a trick play or something. They did a trick play. Chicago did, and I'm like, oh. We don't have that in our bag of tricks.
The offense is more I guess, inventive in that sense. But yeah, thanks, Paul, as well. As Mark is a Steelers fan as much as anyone lives directly in the damn city.
There you go.
I fucking love the team. I just love it. It's fun.
Oh, yeah. Well,
watching Darnell run over someone and Warren run over someone and seeing a 75-yard pass in person while on the stream on Bubba's one for the Vikings game.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. But those memories we have. Like, those memories will never be taken away when you're in Ireland.
They're on TV.
and it's a YouTube memory, and then you're like, and I couldn't hear a word you said, and then they scored. So
scary thing, eh? When we eventually hit the dust, all our videos will still be here for many years.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They'll be like,
hello, past future me or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. 300 years into the future when the Steelers are actually on their 25th Super Bowl trophy.
Still yelling fire Tomlin in 2000.
Yeah, probably 2087.
They're on fire someone else. Sorry to future coach in 2089. Fire. They're all yelling fire.
Yeah. And we love you, TJ Watt Jr. We love you, TJ Watt Jr. We love you.
Wouldn't that be Junior if it's 2089? That's like
it might be Junior. TJ Watt Jr.
Yeah, TJ Watt Jr. playing outside linebacker.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be okay. Imagine if that happened, right? Let's say he has a son. Does he have a son?
I think he does.
Let's say, because he's passed the record, right? TJ Watt's passed the sack record, right? Let's say that he has a son and he plays football. Could you imagine how crazy that would be for his? I know Joey Porter Jr. plays in Steelers
they would
now.
draft the Steelers would draft his kid
in a heartbeat.
If his kid played football, they would draft the Watt. They would want the Watt gene. It's like a super.
We've got Porter, but they're not playing the same position. What if they played the same position, right? And he overtook his dad in sacks.
Oh wow!
And he came from his sack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome.
That insane.
He's a seed.
How does it work out? The inception of Steelers because. Or what if?
We could have Ben Roethlisberger's kid fucking throwing quarterback. Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be crazy. Is he playing quarterback?
I don't know. He's just a little tight, but by the time 2087, he'll be he'll be ready to rock and roll.
I played this game a lot, by the way. Mutant League Football Steelers on Future. That's where I kind of got to know football too. It'd be crazy and funny, and I wish the Steelers would do the massive troll job if Mike Tomlin's son went into coaching.
Oh, he got his. Listen to him on TikTok. He doesn't care. Dino. I follow him on TikTok, and he actually has responded to some of my posts. He actually gave me a thumbs up and stuff, and I thought that was cool.
He does music, right?
He does clothing brands. And he was like, he talks football a little bit. Yeah, he talks football, and I just think he's upbeat because he goes, I live, in Pittsburgh, and some people don't like me, and he goes, I really don't give a fuck.
Love it.
I'm like, okay, well, man, whatever.
All right, Here's a scenario. So Dino
Okay.
Tomlin is Tomlin's son. He's from Pittsburgh, of course, wide receiver for Boston College. Wouldn't it be crazy if he went into play in the NFL 4 or 5 years, and then Dino, fire. He already knows where I'm going, and then
I know.
still a nation is like, oh, we finally got rid of Tomlin, right? And then the next minute in 2041, Dino Tomlin comes in to be the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and a new generation is like, fire Tomlin, we hate that guy.
Yeah. Well,
that'd be good.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I didn't know. Yuli says Ben doesn't want his kid. Okay, he probably wants him to be a gamer, a Twitch guy or something.
No, it's Big Ben doesn't want his kid to play football. I guess quarterback.
I don't like Big Ben's podcast.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't listen to it.
I like James Harrison's podcast because it's intensity.
And he was intense the other day.
And Joe Hayden just like throws that little fire into him and gets them all started up.
I always find it funny though. Joe Hayden is he a representation of the Browns or representation of the Steelers? Is he both?
I think he's both.
He seems to be both. When the Steelers win, he's Steelers. When the Browns win, he's Browns. But
yeah. But he did have an interception against Tom Brady, and that was at home, and I was celebrating that. So
Brady's last game, I think, as in Heinz Field, it was a loss.
Yep, it was a loss.
Jedova says he loves Big Ben's podcast. I'll be honest, I can't listen to too many because I just find time is tough.
There's tons. I mean, I listened to yours. You got like 4 or 5 shows. Yesterday, I listened to you and the girl from Pittsburgh, and it was really good.
Great. Unreal.
Yeah. And then I try to get, DB. I listen to his stuff when I can. And Shane does. I mean, podcasts.
There's Cameron Hayward out there. There's still.
I listened to them Steeler twins, and that one twin was going off about the Chicago game.
They always go off. Don't worry.
Yeah.
About that.
But they,
they're never happy.
They got their. I don't even know if they're.
They wouldn't be happy if they walked into a naked girl by accident with a free beer and $5.
Well, that's terrible because I'm sure I'd have been happy if I was that young. I mean,
because they're like true yinzers. They're yinzer. They want fired Tomlin 4 years ago.
Oh, they had a big sign on their thing.
Yeah. Nothing against them, but that's their content. They do their stuff. Steel Twins, check them out. They do all their stuff. They don't even know I fucking exist. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, they do. They heard you.
But they do football talk, but they want fire Tomlin out. Whereas I want Tomlin.
Well, who the fuck? Who the fuck do you get? Like you have to search way hard, and then you get a coach. You got to have your own philosophy. So it's like anything, any type of new regime, you're getting rid of everybody and bringing your own people in. So
I think honest to goodness, I don't think he's ever fired.
I don't think he's never.
They may not extend him in 2027. Do you think that they would extend him right now? Probably not.
No.
He probably just walks away from the game, not this year, next year, and then that's it. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, and that's fine. And if he does whatever he does record-wise, and that there'll never be a coach with the longevity that Tomlin had with one team ever again. It'll never ever happen.
I think it's him and Belichick, right? They're up there.
Yeah, I think, but it'll never ever happen. I mean, Andy Reid's been around with 2 different teams. I don't see the longevity of NFL coaches are not as long as the Harbaughs and the Tomlins.
And that's why I do, because I do defend him quite a bit. Not that he needs my defense anyway, but I do get pissed off because in the comment sections, people call him washed, they call him a bum, they call him a trash, they call him mediocre Mike, they call him all this fucking shit. And I'm like, these people don't respect. There's no respect. Like, you may not like the person or you want him gone, but they just go after him. And they would, to be honest, they would be the same fucking person going to training camp. They called him a loser and they'd ask him for an autograph or shake his hand.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know when Bruce Arians was the offensive coordinator, I wanted him out of Pittsburgh because he was going to get Ben killed, and that was my stupidity. And I actually fully say this on the podcast right now and say it now that I eat crow. Like, at that time, Ben was getting killed, but just getting killed. He was getting Ben killed, and I know he was friends with Ben. and I wanted him out, and I fucked up. Like, not that I'm not an alcoholic, but I did say I wanted Bruce Arians fired. I think Arians was he with Cowher though? In certain,
no, he was a Tomlin as well.
Was he with
think
Cowher
he was.
too?
Not too sure.
I'm not sure either. But I totally messed up. Like I messed up, and then what's his name? Todd Haley come in, and Ben had that offense was high powered, but still didn't get anything out of it. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, this is what I'm fucking talking about. Todd says, as a lifelong Steelers fan, I refuse to give this team, and I don't know until it's over. Yogi Berra. That's right.
Yankees catch it.
So
yeah, I take him every year. I take him every year. I mean, like I feel bad. Like when they lose a playoff game, I feel bad for like about a week because I'm worse than you, Australians. Yeah, well, Australians. Yeah, I feel bad for about a week, and then I go back into who we got to get in the draft and what we got to do to get to where we need to be. Like it's a process. The process is the process. So
not every there's 32 teams, only one can win.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been through 2 Super Bowl victories, being able to celebrate it. Like when I was a kid, I was young, but I didn't be able to, enrich myself with the atmosphere of the Super Bowl victories. But I remember when I was a little kid, when we beat the Rams, like I listened to it on the radio, because my dad didn't like football, but that's beside the point. But, and I got I just want to see another. I want to see a playoff victory because I'm 54. I would like to see something here very soon.
I reckon. You know what? I reckon what a lot of Steelers fans want is the kind of the ride. Well, maybe not the Washington Commanders ride with Jaden Daniels and that franchise now. They're going backwards, but maybe that's
because he got hurt, right? That's because he got hurt.
Yeah,
that's probably what. Yeah,
but the up tempo feeling of like they're doing a Patriots right now, 10-2 franchise quarterback. That's the feeling I think the Steelers want. They want to be like,
good. And their defense is good.
We have a team. We have a quarterback that we can trust in. Like the Big Ben ride was insane because you kind of knew every week he was going to throw TDs and have a chance to win.
I love Big Ben, but Big Ben probably at the later part of his career was all about Big Ben and not about the Steelers team.
But how fun was the ride though between the Super Bowl years when
it was a great ride?
If young Big Ben was playing versus Chicago last week, he goes and scores a TD and wins the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that ride with Ben and the rookie, I gained 60 pounds. It was, I was at the AFC Championship game. Like it was, ride. It was.
That's what I think the Steelers, I think we missed in that point because they tried this experiment now this year with Rodgers for 1 year. There's no clear direction who's going to be QB next year. If it's draft,
if we would have seen that coming, we would have put $1 on the American Powerball, and nobody's seen Aaron Rodgers coming to Pittsburgh. No, I couldn't. I can't find a fucking jersey. I can't find a 4X jersey because I want a loose. I don't want a tight one. They're fucking sold the fuck out. So I don't know. In the United States of America, there must be a lot of heavy fucking guys with fucking 4X fucking Roger jerseys because there's not.
What I mean, though. I think we tend to want this, confidence in our quarterback, offense, and coach, and doing now what the Eagles are doing, or doing now what the Patriots are doing, or the Denver Broncos. But we had that with Big Ben, and they haven't solved that problem since he left.
It was a team also too, but the Steelers defense at that time helped him out. We had a running game, and we had Steeler players in the Super Bowls that you watched that were looking to be Hall of Famers.
Yeah, dude.
Harrison. Yeah. So, but our defense right now is high priced, but we're not getting to what we need. It's the Steeler identity is not. People don't respect us.
I get that, but do you think? I think there's still Steeler fans have high expectations for maybe an average to good team.
We do,
right? They'll complain about we're missing pieces and this and whatever, and they'll say this is what I find funny about like the fire Tomlin thing. When they say fire Tomlin, he fucking sucks, he's awful, then the same people get mad and angry they lost.
Yeah.
How do you have it both ways? 6'7". How do you have it both ways, Bubba? How do you be like?
I don't know what 6'7" meant with the kids, but I don't know. I just think that I'm at a strip joint and I'm like, you know.
I can't stand Tom when he sucks. He's awful. He's terrible. He needs to be fired. And next minute they're angry because they lost. Make that make sense. If you don't like him and hate him, I say keep the same energy all year. If they win next week, keep saying fire Tom because that's how it works. But anyways.
Well, hopefully when we beat Buffalo, everybody will be fucking reigning supreme.
I think we have a chance to beat Buffalo, to be honest.
I do too.
Says, draft Drew Aller in the third next year. There you go.
I don't know if I wasn't happy when I did see that guy from Penn. That's that guy from Penn State who got hurt. Is he better? Is he better than Will Howard? I don't know. I have the draft to pick people in the draft to make them superstars is a hard job to do, to scout them and do whatever you need to do to get the players that we need.
I reckon it's a bunch of things because even now, like Joe Burrow is elite quarterback, but they haven't won anything in what, 8 years? You know,
right. And his career in another couple more years, he's going to be the old timer. And by the time they get a defense, he'll be retired.
Joe Burrow is now 28 years of age, so he's been there He's been NFL 6 years.
Okay, so 28. So you're looking at you're probably looking at another 4 or 5 years.
So Big Ben won his championship second, third year. So to me, it's not just
second
quarterback.
year. Second year he did.
Shane says he wants to talk about the burger picture yesterday.
That's the one you sent me.
It was a good burger. What do you want to know about it?
Well, it was the chips with the fries and the fries with the chips.
I had chips. Yeah.
Which is fries in America, people.
Yeah, it was nice. No, I love that pub down there. Whenever you do come over, I'll show you the winners pub after a game, after we win. So even I go there to the winners pub.
That means it'll be me, you, and Shane sitting at the bar because that's all it's going to be there when we do win.
It's so, dude. I would drink with you guys from 12 to 12. I'd be down there forever. They'd have to kick us out.
You could. Well, that's true. You're a partier.
Pittsburgh.
Okay, low risk. I would take a low risk, Yuli. I would take it as a low risk. I think we need a receiver. I think they're going to draft a number one receiver.
They put maybe too much stock in Wilson to be something, maybe, and that didn't work out. So we'll see. Afton, was it a burger or a chicken burger? No, it was a burger. It was like a beef burger.
Yeah, with chips. With chips.
It's really good. Today, you know what? I should just call off work today and go today.
What is it special? Is it special or are you just?
No, it's just so hot. It's like fucking 92 degrees, and
you're not playing pickleball out in this, are you?
Tonight I am at 7 p.m. Indoors, not outdoors. Indoors.
Oh, okay.
Indoors, yeah. But yeah, let's do a bold prediction, Bubba, and then start to get out of here very soon. Because I have to go make some lunch, and I'm getting a haircut today as well in about an hour and a half as well.
Oh, do you get haircuts because you want to get a haircut, or you get a haircut because people in the fucking internet fucking say, "Hey, where'd you get a haircut?"
Bit of both.
Fuck those people.
No, I do find it funny that some people in real life and internet people, they say you need to get a haircut, and I say you need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had a haircut. Honestly, I haven't had a haircut since I got married, and I'm going over 2
I don't
years.
understand how they're, because I've had people at work come past me and go, "Oh, your hair's getting long. You need a haircut." And it's like, no. How about fuck yourself?
So what do you say to them when they tell you that?
I just tell them to go away. I said, now that you asked me to get a haircut, I'm not going to get one on purpose to piss you off.
Okay.
But then I get hot because it's really hot, so I have to get a haircut.
I hear you.
Got to come, mate. Yeah, people love like just telling what other people to do. I hate being told what to do. Now,
me too. That's what gets me in trouble.
If Bubba says, "Hey, can you please help me and like we'll fix the car?" Well, I don't know, wash the car.
That's
fine.
That's something.
Right.
That's something different.
Like,
I'm not telling you.
No,
I'm asking you to help me out.
Yeah. Or if you're like, "Oh, go wash my car." No,
I would never tell you to do that.
Anyways, it'd be a long flight there to wash your car anyway. So, thanks, Afton. Yeah, 24-hour stream from the Winners Pub on Vine. There was no one there yesterday. It was great. I couldn't believe it. There was I think two people were there with me.
And that was the bartender.
Yeah. There was 3 bartenders and 3 people.
That's funny.
But all right, let's do a Buffalo Bills game coming up. You guys talk about tomorrow too.
Yeah. Hopefully Shane recovers. It could be me.
Solo.
Yeah, it could be solo. That's okay. Shane, I'm wishing you the best. Get over your sickness. His whole family's been sick.
Yeah, he's like got the Pittsburgh flu. I had that too when I was after Christmas.
Pittsburgh flu. That's something.
I had it when I after drinking, and then the
Pittsburgh
next
flu
day,
is if you drank 7 cases of Iron City and you didn't have nothing to eat. That'd be the Pittsburgh flu in my eyes.
it was bad. I had like my heart. You know when you breathe in, and you can just feel all the coldness in your chest. It's like that, and you cough. You're like, oh fuck, I felt so dead. I was dead for like 48 hours in Pittsburgh. There you go. See, everyone's got the ponytail out. Not that I'm going to grow that, but like
everybody just no one tells me. I dated a girl one time. This is funny. This is another story. I dated a girl. She cut my hair, and she wouldn't let anybody call me Bubba. It was Ken because that's my real name. She's like Ken, and I'm like, what? And then I had to go around because I was dating her like I was a robot. It's like, yeah, you got to call me Ken. And my cousin looked at me. He's like, what are you talking about? You're Bubba. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah. It didn't last long. Skis are terrible.
Made you change your name back to your real name.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm terrible.
Alrighty, bold prediction, Bubba. Let's do one. I can't remember from last week, but obviously it didn't come true. What do we need to do to win this fucking game and get back on the front foot and to be 7-6? 7-6? No, 7-5. What are we? 7-5.
A bold prediction is the Steelers probably need to contain Josh Allen and don't let him run, but do some kind of disguise some blitz packages to get in there because we're not blitzing. We don't blitz anymore, you know. So that'll be my bold prediction. Because I don't want Josh Allen running all over us, like, you know what I mean, scrambling out of pocket and off he goes.
Does he still run? Is he still mobile enough?
I think so. But I know he was hurt, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Josh Allen's Josh Allen, but hopefully he doesn't have a Superman shirt underneath, and hopefully Steelers defense is his kryptonite.
Oh no, he got 3 touchdowns and three rushing touchdowns the week before the Texans game.
Yeah,
he went off. He had 6 touchdowns.
They're not going to be happy because they got beat Thursday night. They're not going to be happy at all. So,
and they have rest too. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game at home.
But this is the year where the Steelers actually beat the good teams. Remember when we watched the Steeler game? We're like, oh shit, you know, that one time we faced the Buffalo Bills and fucking Allen threw
week 1.
Yeah, and he threw that 95-yard touchdown, and we're like, oh shit, you know.
I still have my reaction to that. That's the most viewed video I've ever had. 17,000 views of my reaction to that.
Well, that was
I remember I was talking about Trey Norwood, and I was talking about the Steelers defense had them at the 2-yard line, and my reaction just went.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, let's bring it up. I'm going to find it.
Yeah, go ahead and find it because I'm sure you said more than just you're kidding.
Yeah, no, I was really positive about the team going forward, and because we got them in the, we had them on the 2-yard line, Bubba.
Yeah, I know. It was a 98-yard touchdown. Wow, that's a bold prediction. Will Howard throws and rushes for a touchdown. Wow, that's a bold prediction.
Will Howard?
Yeah, that's a bold
98-yard pass. Yeah, this is fucking just terrible. Hang on a minute. Let me bring up. This is what, 2 years ago or something like that?
Yeah, it was the fucking Kenny Pickett era, which was a brief sneeze.
Yeah, it was a sneeze, wasn't it?
Yep.
Hold up. Trey Norwood in the pregame stuff I did all week. Dude, they made a big error. Big error. Got to capitalize. Dude came out and they're at the 2-yard line now.
Oh my God.
That's insane. Although half the team went to the left, they're pretty lucky to get away with that. All right. Look how happy I am, Bubba. First in at their own.
I know.
The Steelers defense need to capitalize.
You look like that cop from Reno 911.
Easy time. Ooh, knocked down by DeMarvin Leal. Look how happy I am.
I know. You're calling a play.
He's been playing really well too, guys. DeMarvin Leal's been playing really well too. Been playing good. G'day, Moses. What's going on? Also, guys, hit that sub too.
Didn't have grey hair back then.
Say hello, and we're pretty.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty cool here. The chat's awesome. The goal is to get to actually 800 today. If I get a good stream, get to 800.
Wait for the
Big pass deflection by
heartbreak,
DeMarco now.
heartbreak coming.
He might be playing more on the outside too as well.
Oh, he's talking.
He's lined up across from Highsmith, and that's a good tackle too. That's Hayward in the middle with a Miles Jack tackle. Yeah, I think what I read some
Miles
reports
Jack.
too that
Oh my God.
Liao might be on the outside, along with
I think it was third and 8.
Highsmith.
Something
That
like
makes sense.
Yeah, loves it. Get it. 5 a.m. in the morning.
Good tackle. Good start, man. The Buffalo Bills 3rd and 10 are at
Good
their own
start.
Holy dooly.
Wait
I'm
for
nervous though, man. Like,
Oh my God.
that's a crazy start. 3rd and 10. Fitzpatrick is in that middle linebacker there for some reason. He's going to drop. No, he's going to spy. He's going to spy. Oh, that's a big pass. That's a huge. That's a fucking unbelievable. And you just don't do that.
the fuck. 98-yard pass.
I have no words. I actually have no words.
What the fucking?
Only the Steelers could give up a 98-yard pass for something that was incredible field position.
3rd and 10, Bubba.
I know that's terrible. Well, there we go. We're not very good on third
Trey
down.
Norwood bit. He bit. I just gave him a rap and he bit. Only the Steelers. Oh my goodness.
You're speechless.
Is that the most embarrassing thing you've seen as a Steelers fan?
Yes. Yes, it is.
That might be the most embarrassing thing
Yes, it is. Pass mark.
that I've seen as a Steelers fan,
Fucking oath.
to be honest. Like I'm not even joking. I'm not even like
that was 7-0. Then we went losing like 35.
That's the most embarrassing thing
Oh,
I've
we
ever
got beat
seen.
bad. It was bad. We got crushed.
You let up a 98-yard pass to go to the house on their own too.
I can't watch it anymore. I can't see it anymore.
That's funny.
Hey, I don't know. I'm not even sure if I knew you then, Bubba, back then.
You didn't.
No. So yeah, I recorded that, and what happened was that play, Fitzpatrick was spying in the middle. Trey Norwood was our 7th round safety.
It was bad.
Filling in with someone.
It was Gabe
And
Davis.
I gave him
Gabe
a rap.
Davis.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gave him a rap because he came down for a tackle in the first drive or whatever. First play. Like, yeah, Norwood's on fire. Then he bit on the
He bit all right. He
bit on the
he
under.
He ate everything.
And then fucking went see you later. I was like, how do the fucking Steelers allow 98-yard pass when they're on their 2 and it's 3rd and 10? Yeah. That killed me. I was like,
well, look, nothing has changed though. From that video to now, nothing has changed with the Steelers' 3rd down defense. Nothing has changed.
But yeah, they don't give a big play though. Like that.
I was at work when that happened, so you can imagine the F-bombs were flying because I went off.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough.
Oh yeah.
Afton says how many Bills show up? I'd say Bills Mafia be there. It's an easy drive. What 4 or 5 hours?
They'll be there. They'll be there.
They'll love to go to Pittsburgh. They would definitely be there. But yeah, my bold prediction. I don't know, guys. My bold prediction is, here's something bold. Let's make this. Let's make Josh Allen 2 fumbles, and the Steelers defense keeps them under 17 points. That's pretty
Holy
bold.
Shit, that's bold.
Yeah. And we win like 23-17 or something like that. 24-17.
That's bold.
2 fumbles to Josh Allen. He's going down the field and fumbles. You know what I mean? That's pretty bold.
That is bold.
No, I just said 24-17. So I don't know. What about your score, Bubba? Got a score?
Oh, I'm gonna say probably. I'm gonna say 24-20 Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
That. Bold prediction from Jetta was a 35-13 Warren and Gainwell, 200 yards on the ground. It's close. Last week was 186.
Is there Buffalo's run defense that bad?
I don't know.
Is that why? Is he being real or is he just? Because I don't know.
You can go to a thing called team rankings and we'll tell you. Buffalo run defense.
Well, I'll go. Have you seen it or not? No. I've got it here. Run. Rushing defense. Opponent yards per game. That'll give us a good understanding. Rushing yards per game. Buffalo Bills allow 148. There you go.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Devil's right. That could be, it could be 200 yards.
Steelers allow
right on.
105. 105.
Oh, wow.
So-
Okay.
The worst is Giants allow 157 per game. Cincinnati 156. Buffalo 148. So the Steelers need to run the rock on them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. I agree. And
Keep time
if they
possession.
because then they keep Josh on the sidelines. And our defense.
34-32.
Okay,
But yeah,
that's
it might be high scoring. I hope. I kind of.
I don't want to see high scoring.
I don't want a
see-
shootout, right? We can't do a
No.
shootout.
No.
93 says 27-24, something like that. I've got 24-17. I might use the same score tomorrow. Josh Allen, 2 turnovers, fumbles.
But I'll take a win no matter what. If it's 99-98 and Steelers scored 99 points, I'm taking that too.
We have to get out of here because I'm fucking fuming and really hot. I need to go downstairs and make a
Don't
sandwich.
be fuming and hot.
It's fucking hot in my room. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm dying up here.
Get out of it.
But like, I agree. I've been calling this guy to be used. They're not using him.
Nope,
But at the same time, they got 186 yards rushing. They just kind of feed him into the offense.
Yep.
But I want to see him make an impact. Yeah, that's it. I want to know that happen. All right, Steel Nation, I got to get out of here because it is hot.
Okay.
Got to get a haircut. It's
Peace. We'll see you tomorrow, guys, on our channel.
91 degrees at the moment.
91
Sweating bullets.
hot degrees in Australia. When you got to go yourself down, you go to the Winners Pub.
Winners Pub's good. There's
I
no
know,
one
I've seen
there.
it.
Everyone knows you
I
know at the
know.
Winners Pub because no one's there.
Nobody's there.
There's no one at the Winners Pub.
Oh, that's funny.
G'day. Rec 2. Aaron's was part of Thomas Tree, but retired, let go, fired as OC of their 2011 season. Aaron's was first. There you go. First quarterback coach from Bill Cowher.
I was right. He was under Tomlin or under Cowher. Okay, cool.
Yep. There you go.
Wait.
You get a 30-pack of Natty Light for
Is that a-
$40.99.
Oh, light. Oof. Is there a fire in your place?
That's Corey. That's from Corey from Melbourne. That's right. I can't see your finger. That's Corey from Melbourne.
Hi, Corey.
Or Melbourne.
Is there fire? Is there a fire?
Melbourne. Can you hear it in the background?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Must be hot. Must be hot out.
They're coming after me, mate.
Yeah, maybe.
Nah,
Because you were getting that
fucking
flaming burger yesterday with the
hooey
with the
dooey.
chip.
Yeah, down in Melbourne is wet and miserable weather. Yeah, it's pretty rainy down there.
Ooh.
Um,
Well, it's raining here in
nice
Western
night.
Pennsylvania.
here you go.
It's raining.
All righty, let's go Pittsburgh.
Go
What does Gazzy
Pittsburgh.
think? Let's fucking go.
See the
Jump
positive
down.
energy that he
let's go.
protrudes. You know,
Fucking win.
yeah, we're
She'll
gonna
be
win.
right mentality, mate. She'll be right. Fuck,
She'll
Josh
be
Allen,
right.
that'll be good. What are we gonna
Akadaka. She'll be right.
If we win, we're 7-5. That's not too bad.
Nope.
7-5.
I'll take it.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow night on Bubba and Shane show. Shane might be there from the hospital bed. He might be under covers.
He'll be IV'd up. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, guys.
All right, see you, Bubba. I'll see you
See you,
later.
Mark.
I'll see you guys later.
Hey, Rod.
Put the light. Left the light on. See you later. Bye.